Welcome to the news at 10 on this Thanksgiving. I'm Morgan Romero. We begin with new developments from our nation's capital. 20-year-old Sarah Beckstrom, one of the two National Guard soldiers shot yesterday in D.C., has died. The other National Guardsman who was shot, Andrew Wolf, remains in critical condition tonight. Officials are investigating the shooting as an act of terror. NBC's Melanie Zanona has the latest.
Tonight, chilling new details about the shooting that left two National Guardsmen gravely wounded.
A lone gunman opened fire without provocation, ambush style, armed with a .357 Smith & Wesson revolver.
The aftermath caught on video after the lone gunman opened fire.
One guardsman is struck, goes down, and then the shooter leans over and strikes the guardsman again. Another guardsman is struck several times.
Officials not naming a motive, but believe the attack was targeted.
It is an ongoing investigation of terrorism. Make no mistake about it.
The shooter said to have traveled thousands of miles.
What we know about him is that he drove his vehicle across country from the state of Washington with the intended target of coming to our nation's capital.
And we now know the identities of the victims, 20-year-old Sarah Beckstrom and 24-year-old Andrew Wolf, members of the West Virginia National Guard. And late tonight, President Trump announcing Beckstrom has died, calling her a highly respected, magnificent person.
She's just passed away. She's no longer with us. She's looking down at us right now. Her parents are with her. It's just happened.
The suspect, Rahmanullah Lakanwal, is a 29-year-old Afghan national who came to the U.S. in 2021. He served in the Afghan army for 10 years, according to a relative NBC News spoke with. The CIA says he worked with a CIA-backed military unit known as Zero Units. They were trained and overseen by the CIA and operated under a veil of secrecy during the Afghan war, conducting combat operations and securing intelligence outposts. Lakanwal was brought to the U.S. under a Biden-era resettlement program, according to the Secretary of Homeland Security. But he was granted asylum this year under the Trump administration, according to a source familiar with the case and a law enforcement source. During that chaotic scene, the alleged shooter was shot by another National Guard member during the attack and is now in custody at the hospital.
The suspect is facing 3 counts of assault with intent to kill while armed and 1 count of possession of firearm during a crime of violence, but those charges could be upgraded.